to prevent the chronic disease and give you a great life, instead of taking the stuff that is just mechanistic and causing the next problem. The reason you're taking so many is because one has a side effect, which causes the other, which causes the other, and now without you even realizing it, you're no healthier, and you've got a poor quality of life, and you're on 13 or more medications. So if you're going to take something, which you are, let's get real, even the person who goes, oh, I don't like to take anything, you're taking something, you might as well take something that's going to prevent you from getting on more than 13 medications and get you into the grave early.
Now, if you went
Hold
on
on a
that,
second, hold on one second, hold on, I'm going to have questions just 1 minute, okay? So, I want to end with a story, okay? I want to end with a story here. I strongly recommend this, been doing it for a long time, okay? Haven't brought these other products into the office, but you know what? I strongly recommend them, and here's why. There's an old Navajo Indian, and he's got his grandson. He sits his grandson down. He says, grandson, I want to tell you a story. He says, there's a battle going on in my head right now, grandson. There's two wolves in my head. And the first wolf is chronic illness, poor health, bad choices, comfort, medication, mechanistic way of living, misery, low energy, can't sleep, can't walk because of my arthritis, heart disease, I've got pacemaker. This is one wolf in my head, grandson. I said, well, granddaddy, what's the other wolf? And he goes, son, let me tell you about this other wolf. He goes, this is the wolf of great health, holistic living. This is the wolf that I'm 7 years old and I'm boating, I'm fishing, I've got grandkids, I feel great. I go to the doctor and he goes, wow, no blood pressure pills, no cholesterol pills, you keep doing what you're doing. He goes, grandson, this is the life. This is the greatest quality of life. These two wolves right now, grandson, are fighting in my head. And the little boy has big eyes and he goes, well, granddad, tell me, they're fighting. Which wolf wins? And he goes, grandson, the wolf you feed every day. Ladies and gentlemen, which wolf are you going to feed every single day? See, I'm up here and I'm living these principles and I want to do the best I can for you to teach you principles about health. I'm into chiropractic, I'm into the irritation component, but for years I've been living this nutrition supplement component. And I want you to jump aboard because I'm telling you, every single time I have to go for a physical, for life insurance or whatever, they go, how old are you? You're on no medication? Premium rate. I don't care about the premium rate. What I'm saying is they're shocked to go, you're this old and no medication? I go, man, life is great. So listen, on a daily basis, it's which wolf you feed. Now we've got some specials, okay? Every individual bottle you see here on our shelf daily will go for $25. Tonight, if you want to purchase up to two, you get $5 off a bottle for being here, okay? Once you hit 3, and you can mix and match, once you hit 3, it's $25 a bottle, and you get the 4th one free. We put together a little package called the Life Extension Package. The Life Extension Package is all 4, fish oils, chlorella, N-acetylcysteine, and L-arginine. Again, it's buy 3 for $25, you get the 4th one free. If you buy 1 bottle of something, you get 5 off, up to 2, 5 off a bottle. The protein shake, we only have a couple out there. We've got strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. It's $5 off a bottle. You do not put this in the mix of anything, it's separate. If we run out of this and you want, you can pay for it. We'll put you on the list. We'll get the order by next week.
how much is it regularly?
$35, you get $5 off. Everything else is $25. Let's go into questions. Go.
Now, would I be able to take any of those?
The only reason you cannot take the chlorella and the fish oils is if you're on a blood thinner. Everything else you can take. Blood thinners, no chlorella, no fish oils. You can take everything else. Go.
What about dry? I'm sorry.
I'm going to go back one, then I'll come
Okay.
back to you. Go.
What is it, the NIC? The,
NAC.
if I take that, should I still eat either apple seeds or
Yes.
apricot seeds? Okay,
Yes,
very
because
good.
there's a predisposition to know what we're talking about.
Right.
Here's the cool thing. Everyone goes, detox. I'm going to sit, have diarrhea. I'm going to feel like garbage. You know what? The cool thing is when you go intracellular detox, you don't feel a thing. In other words, you're detoxing. You don't feel it until you go for your blood work and they go, holy cow, what just happened? Okay. Go, Rachel.
Are the pills, the arginine pills, similar, or I do like that pro-arginine
Right.
stuff,
Straight
so I
stuff.
was buying it off the internet.
Right.
So it's still the same, right?
Same stuff. It's just that it's straight up L-arginine. It doesn't have any of the stevia or anything else in it. It's just straight up allergen.
Because I really like that in the
Sure.
water.
Yeah.
And then just one more, the
Yeah.
NAC.
Yep.
So that is an extra thing. Okay, so the only thing I don't take is the NAC.
Right. So you take one a day. This is going to last you 4 months. There's 120 capsules in there. Go.
What about our B vitamins, C vitamins, D, E?
Great question. The chlorella is your multi-mineral. I only have 30 minutes to talk, so I'm glad you asked that. The chlorella has all your vitamins and all your minerals in it. That's the beauty of the chlorella. So not only is it going to make you green, alkaline, but it's got all your vitamins and minerals. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone with the chlorella. I'm going to go. You know what? Let me go back there.
Okay.
Sam.
I know someone who's in stage 4 cancer. Is it, and he's going to go through chemo.
Mhm.
And is it still okay for me to try to get him to take all this stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, because he's going to need to detoxify. He's got other cells that are going to be hit with the chemo, and those other cells, we want to keep them healthy. Absolutely.
Would any of this have any detriment to the other medications you're already on?
Right, so the only thing you can't take is fish oils and chlorella if you're on a blood thinner. Other than that, there's no other side effects, no other contraindications with medications. George?
How about the difference between an adult and a child, as far as the dosage goes?
Oh, yeah.
Because we're all on the chlorella, he takes less than we do, but what about the other
Well,
stuff?
we'll just write your prescription like medical doctors do. It doesn't matter. We just give you one prescription.
That's fine.
Which ones are you talking about? We'll break that down.
All of them, because like
Okay, so
when
the
you said
fish oil,
take
I
two a day,
take
should
one for kids of the fish oil. The NAC, I would still do one.
Okay.
And the L-arginine, I would do,
you said 4, 2 in the morning, 2 in the
4, I would
afternoon,
do
so do
2,
2.
yeah.
1 and 1?
yeah, 1 and 1. And you know, I'll be honest with you, this strawberry vanilla chocolate would be very good for him. He'll like the taste. You use almond milk because it adds more calories. It says use water. I like mine with almond milk because it adds more
Ooh, yes.
calories. So if you do it with almond milk, it'll be very good for him.
Did you hear that?
And one second, are there any questions in over here? Go.
Actually, I looked at the chlorella one once, and it said something about you shouldn't take it on a long-term basis. Is that, I mean, true? It just said you're not supposed to take it
If
on a
you wanna get
long-term
sick,
basis, you
It's
know?
been taking it for over 8 years.
Okay, then,
There's 2 types of chlorella.
okay,
There's Puridonesia and Vulgaris. Puridonesia is the better kind. Vulgaris might be the kind that you want to be careful of.
okay,
I've been doing it for 8 years. Every other study, peer-reviewed study I've seen, been around for thousands of years. They call it the jewel of the Orient.
okay.
So it's not like it's some magic thing we found in Brazil. We're gonna market this thing. I mean, I've been selling chlorella for 8 years now. Company changed, but I've been talking about it
Yeah,
for 8
it was
years.
weird that I
Probably even longer than that.
Could we start with a low dose and then go to your recommended dosages?
Sure.
Just to
Yeah.
see.
Gotcha.
When you mentioned the vitamins, can you OD? Because I take a multivitamin and the chlorella.
The only one you can, well, not necessarily. You're not going to OD only because, remember I said, the truth of the matter is, the environment is getting worse. The food sources are getting worse, so whether you believe it or not, you're actually pulling more of your vitamins out daily. So the RDA recommended is, it's a joke. So you can't get too much. The only thing you can overdose on is fat-soluble vitamins, like a vitamin D. So you want to be careful, no more than 5,000 IUs a day. 5,000 IUs a day. Other than that, if you were to OD, you're going to urinate it out. But with the way that we pull minerals and vitamins out of the body because of our environment, you're not going to OD on them.
Okay, can I ask one more follow-up?
Pause, go.
So, is that all you take, or do you take a multivitamin, or what else do you?
No, that's it. So I take this. Now listen, tonight's workshop is simply across the board how to get rid of inflammation, calm insulin levels, and calm intoxication, because that's going to cause 90% of your health problems. But the same token, I'll be honest with you, I was a kid who was sick from very young, and I was on tons of medications, tons of shots. I was on tons of stuff. I think that's why I have such a passion for this. It wrecked my intestines. So, if I just drink a beer, the level of yeast in my colon is just out of control, my sinuses. So I do some specific things to manage that. But tonight isn't about, like, let's just break this down. It's just about generally what you can do simply to just change 80 to 90% of your health in the next 120 days is just doing this simple stuff. I'm gonna go Gretchen, and then here, and then there.
Okay. Kind of on the line with the children versus adults. What about, I mean, a lot of my problems started when I hit menopause. So are menopausal women different from younger women, from men, and that?
I don't know, I haven't married one. I don't know.
Well, you will.
Who's the husband who's got a menopausal wife? Can you tell me, is it different? What am I in for?
I mean, it's
No,
a
here's-
status joke on women. I
No. Here's what I'll tell you. I will do a female hormonal holistic workshop because here's the coolest thing in the world. I started dating my wife. I was in chiropractic school. She was a massage therapist in the school. And we started dating, and she was hanging out at my apartment one night, and I was just making some dinner, and all of a sudden, she might hate me for telling the story, but all of a sudden, out of the bathroom, I hear, "You're a genius!" And I go, "Yeah, I know, what else is new?" And she goes, "Why am I a genius now?" And she goes, "Well, with the adjustments and a couple of the supplements you put me on," she goes, "I just had my period, and I didn't even know it." I didn't even know it. She goes, she was a on the couch, cringing, headache, cramping, miserable woman for years, and it was about 3 months into adjusting her and getting her a couple things to balance her hormones out, whether it's menopausal or not, and she goes, "You're a genius." Now, we talked about it in the weight loss program.
Yes.
So we'll talk about the progesterone and the estrogen and things like that at that holistic workshop. Okay? There and then there.
Yeah, when you, I was looking at things to drink, like tonic water or
Anything with aspartame, get it out. You
That's
asked
why-
they put aspartame in there?
to,
Yeah.
to make you want to have it more, I think. Or is,
Aspartame is a neurotoxin. It actually literally kills your brain. So if you're drinking diet soda, I'd rather see you drink regular pop, as we say in the Midwest, not soda. I'd rather see you drink regular pop, because regular pop has no aspartame. The reason they put diet in there, you think, oh, less calories. They're killing you quicker with aspartame. Why do they put it in there? It's a sweetener, and it is a product that they can put in, and it's cheaply made.
can you get anything without that stuff in it?
Sure. When
'Cause I
we, do
was-
when we do a nutrition seminar, I'm going to beg my wife to come in, because some of you have been here for some of her workshops, right? She's done a raw cooking workshop. She's done raw desserts. I mean, she's done smoothie workshops, so I'm gonna beg her to come in. After the baby is a little bit older, I'll beg her to come in, and I will have her, we'll do a nutrition workshop, and we'll talk about what's in our cupboards, because the whole reason I'm doing this holistic workshop is to pull back the veil on how we live. And there's plenty of things my kids drink that,
Because I tried to get not diet soda water or not diet,
yeah, so
and there's still junk in it.
A simple story, you go to this Fruitful Yield. Fruitful Yield?
Okay.
Okay, Fruitful Yield. Okay. If there are any questions, if there are any topics you want emailed to you, okay, we've got an email account set up through Yahoo, but I was told, do not put that many emails on Yahoo. So actually what we just did this past week, they don't even know about it yet, was we've got a constant contact. I lost all your contacts, the whole program screwed up. We just got a subscription to Constant Contact, which allows me to email thousands of people and not get spammed. So if you're not on the email list, make sure you're on the email list. Quickly, let's talk about what do you want from tonight's talk emailed to you. Give me 5 points you want. Go. What's one?
Dosages.
So Heather, Amanda, can you write this down? Or we're gonna put in an email. So supplement dosages.
Summary of what each one does.
Summary of each one does. We have that up over there. There's a sheet you can grab on the way out.
Oh, okay.
Nancy, question or what?
I have another question.
Yes, go.
Okay, so if someone is on cholesterol, blood pressure, arthritis, all those kind of pills.
Everything we talked about.
Start taking these, do we just stop the other ones?
No, don't get me disbarred. I'm not doing disbarred. Don't get me brought to the board. The board will come after me, and I'm sued, and I'm living at your house. Don't do that. Hold on. Let's get it on video. I am not telling them to get off their medication. What I'm saying is I'm working very hard. As you can see, if I put people in a room, it behooves a holistic doctor to want to work with me, right? So I'm working very hard to try to find a holistic medical doctor who will work with us, because the one thing you need to do is go to your doctor over the next 60 days and say, look, I'm working on getting off this stuff. I need your help. And if they say yes, they're good. If they say no, they like your copay money, okay? So we've got dosages. We've got the summaries over there, so we've got dosages. What else do you want?
Just a breakdown of what each,
Turn to your left. Sheet's right there. Well, I'm going to send a quick email, I'll tell you.
Real quickly, we also have the pain management combo,
Okay, go for it. What's the pain management combo?
which is gonna be your BioFreeze and an ice pack. That'll be $21 for the combo as opposed to, what is it, 28
Mhm.
typically.
You save $7. So we want dosages.
Can I do the vegans?
Yes, you can. And that's it.
Is that a substitute for any meal or maybe 2 meals a day?
You could do 2 meals a day. There are times I do that. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't like to eat a lot because I eat heavy on Mondays and Wednesdays are my heavy day here in the office. And you know, this place can get pretty busy and it's a little bit busier. And so these are my heavy days. So I want to make sure I got a lot of, on my lighter days, I got to keep my girlish figure.